Frank, either we're going to mix up some drinks or you're going to fix a garbage disposal.
Right. Yeah, we're going to talk about troubleshooting your garbage disposal.
Okay.
You know, when you go to a local home center, garbage disposals come in a wide variety of types and prices. You can get the cheaper ones that are half horsepower, or you can get the top of the line 3/4 horse insulated. And
insulated?
Yeah, in other words, you know, like here I have an example. This is an indoor displayer. Your typical garbage disposal, when you turn it on.
Mine is way louder than that.
Yeah, and on top of that, they vibrate.
Yeah.
You know, if you have a ceramic tile countertop, ceramic tiles can come loose.
Yeah.
But your top of the end,
look at that.
You barely can hear it.
Yeah.
So you know,
even if you're grinding stuff?
Yeah, it's fairly quiet. Now the difference again from the low end to the upper end is the lower end, the shredding cutters are not made from stainless steel. So what's going to happen is after several years, it's going to get corroded, rusty. You have to buy a new garbage disposal.
Okay.
Your upper end ones are stainless steel cutting wheels.
Okay.
And they also go in double directions. So when it's working, in other words, it goes 2 directions so that it makes the particles of food smaller, easier to go down your P-trap.
Oh, I got it.
So what happens is, quite often, a garbage disposal gets
Okay, I was going to ask you a question before.
Right.
What would be the price difference between two?
Your lower end ones you can get for under $100.
Under 100.
Your top end ones going to cost close to $200.
But if you have to replace that in every 5 years.
Right. You know, the only time you would buy a low end is for a rental. You know, if you a landlord,
and you like to visit your tenants.
Because you know your tenants are going to bust up your place.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
give them the cheap one. But for your own home, you want to go with the best.
I got it.
Okay. Now, what happens is periodically garbage disposals do get stuck.
They get stuck. What sticks up garbage?
The two number one things is utensils, forks, spoons, accidentally get in there.
Sure.
And bones. You should never put bones into a garbage disposal.
I've noticed the femur here a lot of times when I'm.
Right.
Okay.
So what happens is it gets stuck. Now in the olden days, people would have to turn off their power.
Yeah, get
they would have to get an old broomstick, stick them inside, and and break that thing loose. And please never put your hand into a garbage disposal, even if it's turned off. Always recommended. Get a pair of tongs, get it in there.
Go in there.
Grab the item, pull it out. Right. Okay. So today though, garbage disposals. If you look at the bottom, they have a reset button. 9 out of 10 times, if it gets stuck, that reset button is going to pop out. So what you're going to do is push it back in.
Yeah.
And you don't have to worry about getting a stick. It comes with a wrench. The wrench goes
all modern.
Almost all, as long as it's American made.
Yeah.
You're going to get the wrench.
Okay.
And by turning this, you're going to break. Of course, this is under your sink. You're going to break it loose. Whatever's stuck in there.
Well, now you're under the sink, of course.
You're under the sink cranking it, right. Okay. And then you can again test it. You know, always, whenever running a garbage disposal, you should always put the cover on. Never overload a garbage disposal. Because what happens is people stuff too much.
They turn it on and they keep feeding it.
Yeah. I mean, it's you know, keep it, feeding it slowly.
Okay.
But what happens a lot of times is a person puts rice in there. They didn't grind it properly, and all this rice gets stuck to the walls. After a day or so, it gets fermented, starts smelling. So they've come out with
cockroaches having a luau down there.
So they've come out with fresheners and cleaners. You know, basically this is like it has lemon. And when you pour this into the garbage disposal, turn it on for a few seconds. They come in flavors? What it does is scents the inside of the disposal.
Oh, it's a scent, different scents.
Now, I've known people, what they do is they'll take lemons that they've already used. Sure. They'll put it into an ice cube dispenser. You know, and then freeze it. Okay. So basically, you have a lemon that's frozen in an ice cube. Yeah. Throw those ice cubes into the garbage disposal. When you turn it on, the ice cubes, as they're hitting the side of the garbage disposal, they're cleaning it and they're scenting it at the same time.
Whoa!
You don't have to go out and buy this expensive fresh lemon scent. You can make your own. Wow. Some people put baking soda to kill the smell.
I use tuna. No?
I wouldn't recommend tuna.
Okay. There's my problem right there.
So again,
garbage disposal.
Anybody can troubleshoot it as long as you turn off the power before you start working on it.
and have your stick if you don't have his smarts. Thank you, Frank.
Okay.